What is going on, my good old friends of YouTube? It is your boy Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So check it out. We have a lot to go over in this video because we have a jam-packed week coming up here for the stock market and for the economy. We have a couple companies set to report earnings and we have CPI data coming out. So get ready. We have a lot to break down. So if y'all find value, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo, guys, each up to $2,000. I'm telling you guys, this is the best promo right now by far. Use that link down below, or just simply go to stassurefast.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys, the best part of the promo: fund it with at least $5,000 for a limited time. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Google stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So get on it, use that link down below. And now, cheers, guys. Let's dive right into the video. So check it out. Last Friday, we had a pretty type of day in the stock market. Nothing crazy, but of course, it wasn't anything crazy to the red or really in either direction. We had the Russell down about 0.25%. All right, but we had the NASDAQ, the S&P, and the Dow each up around 0.1 to 0.2%. So pretty much break even, teeter-tottering, a little red here, a little green there. And we had a bunch of stocks, do what stocks do, right? We had some stocks go up a bunch, and we had a couple get destroyed. A couple of these I've talked about recently. Nikola down 15% on Friday, AMC down 12%, all-time lows. It is a disaster for those two stocks, which are very risky, by the way, but it's just not been pretty for those names. We also had Shopify sell off on Friday, LVS, a couple other ones, right? Palantir, which I might make a video on that later on today, or maybe you already saw the video, depending on the order that I release these. But either way, look, we have an interesting week coming up this week, and SPY and Triple Q are both in very tough spots right now. I'm not going to lie. They're in very tough spots. We have a wedge on SPY on the 4-hour chart. You guys see that, right? We have higher lows, but at the same time, we have lower highs. You see that playing out. And we have that same thing pretty much here on Triple Q, which you guys know tracks the NASDAQ 100, right? Let me show you this. If I clear the drawing set, let me show you very quickly, guys. Then we'll talk about CPI. We can see here we are in this wedge heading into this upcoming week, right? Higher lows at the same time as we're making these lower highs. So what direction are we going to pick on SPY Triple Q? That's kind of what I'm waiting for here in the very short term, looking at those two ETFs. So on Wednesday, this upcoming week, guys, which is in a couple of days from now, we have the CPI data coming out in the morning. And you guys can see if I expand this right here, core CPI month over month is expected to be roughly, 0.2%, which last month it was also 0.2%, so that's pretty much right in line. Or actually, is that the forecast? No, the forecast is 0.2%, right? And last month, yep, it was 0.2% as well for core. And regular CPI is actually going to be coming up a lot, projected, guys. 0.6% forecasted versus last month's 0.2%. So we are going to see a big spike in the regular CPI number, and year over year, it's not going to be a huge spike. We can see here 3.6% above my head. You guys can see that versus last month's 3.2%. So inflation is expected to go up a little bit, but core, the fact that core, which excludes, of course, food and energy, the fact that that's flat, that's a pretty good sign, in my opinion. And of course, the markets know about this, guys. It's not like this is unknown information. You guys have to realize the stock market is a forward-looking vehicle, and any information, things that are out there, things that are general information, it's pretty much a lot of the time priced in to the stock market, right? But the thing is, if we get a surprise on CPI, whether it's worse or better than expected, that obviously is not priced in. Then we also have on Thursday the core PPI data coming out, which is for the monthly number expected to go down from last month. It was 0.3 last month. Now it's projected to be 0.2%. All right. And core retail sales month over month, that's expected to drop from 1% last month now to 0.4%. that, and you guys can see the unemployment claims, which always come out on Thursday. Those are ticking up a little bit from last week's 216,000. Now we're looking at 225,000 projected for this upcoming week. So what do you guys think? Big jam-packed week for CPI, PPI, unemployment claims. We have a bunch of things going on in Europe as well, Canada, which we're not going to get into in this particular video, but in the U.S., guys, that is what's going on. And with that being said, let me transition over here to the stocks that I'm looking at. The first one being Adobe. They're set to report earnings, I believe, on Thursday, or is it Wednesday? Let me double check here. The 14th. That's actually Thursday after the bell. So Adobe's one that I've wanted to own for a long time, and quite frankly, guys, I have not pulled the trigger on it. I think it's just been always overvalued, or maybe not extremely overvalued, but I would say frothy, right? I think it's always trading at a frothy valuation. Maybe not always, but especially now. Right now it's definitely, in my eyes, trading at a frothy spot. So I'm not looking to buy it here, but maybe over the course of the next couple of weeks, months, maybe we get a dip. Maybe I'd consider it then. I don't know. But right now, they're looking to do earnings of $3.98 EPS. That's the estimate versus $3.40 from last year. And revenue's looking to come in at $4.88 billion versus $4.43 billion from last year. That would be up 10% year over year, guys. Pretty good. But of course, a lot of that, and probably more because I think it's frothy, right, is priced into this stock already. It's already priced in, and this thing, I'd like it way more if it were to come back to the 300s. Will it? Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. But at this point, I'm just looking at it, waiting to see what the numbers look like, and we'll go from there. What do you guys think, though? It's trading at a 4-hour high here on this time frame, and it's not near all-time highs, but it's getting close now. I'm just personally not a big fan of it at this valuation. Disagree with me if you guys want in the comments down below, but those are some quick thoughts here on Adobe and the brief EPS revenue estimates. And the next one that I'm looking at, guys, is Oracle, ticker symbol ORCL. You guys can see this is one that's also been doing very well. They're set to report earnings, I believe, on, let's see, the 14th as well, or the 11th. Wow, that's actually tomorrow, guys. What? That's tomorrow. I thought they were on Wednesday. On second thought, nope, they're not on Wednesday. They're on the 11th. So September 11th, tomorrow, is Oracle's earnings day, and this stock has been on a tear, and to be honest, it still looks really bullish, does it not? We have a clear push right now towards the highs from the middle of June being about 127. If that point breaks, guys, and mind you, we have an ascending triangle here, do we not? You guys see that triangle? If we do ultimately break above 127, 128, this could be ripping even higher. I'm not sure what the all-time high is, though. Let me double check. But it's got to be higher than where it is right now. Let me double check and see. Maybe this is the all-time high. No, on second thought, this is the all-time high, maybe on Oracle. Let me go on the max chart. Yeah, all-time high is where we are now. And if this thing breaks 128, man, this triangle plays out, we could be going up even higher. So Oracle tomorrow after the bell, and this is going to be one worth watching for sure. Ticker symbol ORCL. And we also have Cracker Barrel tomorrow, guys. Not the most exciting company, I know, not the most fun one to talk about, but this stock has been clobbered, guys. This thing was at 120 back in April. Now it's at 75 bucks. I mean, geez, man, this thing's down 40%, and they're reporting on Wednesday, I believe. Let me double check. 13th, yeah, in the morning. That's on Wednesday. So they're looking to do EPS of $1.62 versus $1.52 from last year, right? And let's see, their revenue is going to be roughly $843 million versus $830 million, up 1.6% year over year. And again, down 40%. The stock is over the past couple of months. Not pretty at all. And I just realized that I even read Oracle's estimates. Let's go back to Oracle very quickly. Oops, I forgot to mention this, guys. EPS of $1.15 is the estimate for Oracle versus $1.03 from last year. For revenue, they're looking to do, let me see here, $12.46 billion versus the $11.45 from last year. That's pretty good. That's up around 9%. Not bad. So So I forgot to mention that. My bad, guys. My bad. So Oracle, Cracker Barrel, CBRL. That's pretty much all I had to say on Cracker Barrel. This thing has been destroyed. Let's wait for a reversal. I'm going to actually set my alert at 80 bucks, maybe 85. We'll see if it ultimately breaks back over that point. And the next stock here is Fuel Cell Energy. FCEL is the ticker. This is one that was a lot higher a couple of years ago. Now it's pretty much a penny stock. It's down to $1.40, but they're also set to report earnings on Monday, or is it Tuesday? Let me see here, guys. Monday, yeah, tomorrow morning, we have Fuel Cell, FCEL, set to report earnings. So they're looking to do EPS of -8 cents versus the -8 cents from last year. All right, pretty much right in line year over year. And let's see, revenue $27.72 million versus $43 million from last year. Oof, guys, down 35% year over year. That's not a good sign for Fuel Cell. And we can see this stock chart again. Not looking good. It's down massively. We're talking 70% in the past couple of months. I'm not liking it at all. And let me set my alert on the off chance it breaks back over $2 in the short term, because at that point we could get a reversal. But for now, let's be cautious with FCEL, and we have to be cautious with all stocks out there, guys, but especially penny stocks. There's heightened risk, and sometimes you could make a lot of money on a penny stock, but it's few and far between a lot of the time, guys. So the next one here is Amazon. Let me pull this up and show you guys, which they're not set to report earnings this week, but this is one worth looking at because this looks like, to me at least, it is bound to break out or on the verge of breaking out. You guys can see we're above the moving averages on the 4-hour chart, and we have a clear wedge on this time frame. Higher lows, lower highs, all that good stuff. Now we're starting to push more towards the top of the wedge, are we not? We're about to test the highs from the beginning of this month of September being about 140. Let me set my alert right there. If I do that and we break that point, 140, guys, this could be off to 143 initially, which you guys can see more like 144. That was the high from a couple of weeks ago. Then if that were to break, man, we could be going up even more from that point on Amazon, and who knows where it's going to go from there. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Good luck this week, guys, and make sure to subscribe. We have a lot more content coming out. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, at StockSurfS, or just type in Stocks Talk Stocks. You'll find me on there. And if you have not gone up to 16 stocks yet for Moomoo, guys, free money, and each of those could be valued up to $2,000. What are you waiting for? Use that link down below. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, and funded with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, funded with at least $5,000 for a limited time, you also get a free share of Google stock or Tesla stock on top of those 15 stocks, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So get on it, use that link down below. And now, cheers, folks. I'll catch you all in the next video.